had all these people that like seemed to like want to be there instead of like having to be there, or
Yeah.
didn't seem to be doing it like to try and get ahead. And I mean, sure, they'll learn a lot and do more after, but it's not like Envy was there like it was more like they were behind the project than like
Yeah.
it was about themselves.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool. Like even Renee said like he's never been on a set where
Yeah.
everybody's like happy and like
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. It was very smooth. I was expecting a worse, but it didn't happen. So it was very smooth and very good.
Any drama or setbacks?
There wasn't really no drama. You know, of course, there's personalities that clash on set, but it's nothing that can't be resolved.
Yeah. You kept everybody like at a. I think because we're watching you and you just seem pretty like all together. So everybody just like, oh, we don't want to look stupid. So.
Yeah.
But what about like like on the first day in Eva, the generator got stolen.
Oh well. No.
Did
things
that-
like that happen?
Really?
Yeah, well, that was like the only thing that happened.
That was like it seemed like it was kind of good. Like how much worse
Yeah.
can you get? But did that eat into your budget a lot?
No, I mean that was like I think that ended up being the sacrificial offering.
Very nice.
Because after that, nothing was stolen.
Yeah, everything seemed pretty cool. What was your final budget for the movie? Or well, I guess
I
it's
can't
not
really
final
say.
yet. You can't?
No.
Because it's not done, or you're not supposed to?
Well, I'm not supposed to, because if you want to sell it, you know.
Oh really?
You don't want to say how much, because then they'll pay
Oh.
just that amount. But you want to make it look good, you know.
Okay.
And then it's like the estimated amount that they pay you for that.
Who pays you and?
All distributors or.
Oh,
You know,
okay. So it has to
you go
get
sell
bought
it.
from you? Is that what it?
Well, we
happens?
want to get it bought, you know.
I don't know how it works.
If it doesn't get bought, or
Can you
if it does get bought, then we can say how much it costs.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like you keep your
Budget under wraps.
yeah. So
Dude,
you can sell
isn't it
at
kind of
a-
normal practice to exaggerate the budget or something?
No, you actually don't want to say anything
No?
until
Until it's already
it's bought or
out.
Yeah.
Okay. Where did all the money come from that you got to do this movie?
Well, it was mostly my money.
Really?
Yeah. We were still looking for money to finish it, but I saved up a good amount of money from doing NASCAR, and instead of buying a house, I made a movie.
So you had enough money to buy a house?
Well, yeah.
Damn. What did you do for NASCAR? Like, what was
Video correspondent,
to like?
interview drivers. It was for Crown Royal, so interview the drivers, go to each racetrack, interview the fans, cover each race.
Do you drink Crown Royal?
No. If there was a drink I would drink Crown Royal.
Yeah.
I'm a loyal supporter of Crown Royal. It's just that, I don't drink it overall.
Oh. So you have to say that you would drink Crown Royal if you were drinking.
I would say it regardless. I mean, they were good to me.
Oh really? Okay. Right on. Let's see. How did you? So like all your actors, they seem pretty good, like professional.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny to hear everybody on this set like, oh, she can act, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how did you meet them? You worked with Milan before on Barry.
Yeah.
How do you know Milan?
Well, I knew Milan for a long time from acting class, but
Okay.
we were friends, and he did Barry, and then after that, I thought he'd be good for the feature because he was really strong and
Pretty.
yeah.
How did you meet Jane?
Jane, Vince suggested her and sent me pictures and some stuff, and I saw her at an acting showcase, and thought she should try out. Told her she should try out. She tried out, did really good, so that's how we met Jane.
Did a lot of people try out for her part?
Yeah,
Really?
a lot. But she was the only one that really stood out. I mean, and it was a SAG production, so we were getting some inquiries from LA, but we didn't. I mean, at the time, we just didn't have money to fly people out.
Okay. Like, are you SAG?
No, I'm not SAG.
No. Do you want to be in a union or?
I can't say anything about that without getting in trouble.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Was there other people, like a lot of people on the set? Were they union?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, SAG, not the other unions, just SAG. SAG was really good and very helpful, and
Was the crew union or anybody?
no, crew can't be union, on these things. Yeah, you cannot. Well, unless you have the money to do it.
Oh, you have to pay them a certain rate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you think working with union people, is that gooder or worser or like?
Well, you're gonna get the best when you work with a union.
Oh, really?
I mean, SAG actors are generally better than people who aren't SAG. I mean, because they had to do work to get that SAG card. So, for us, it was worth it because SAG actors were really good.
Yeah. You had other local celebrities in your show, and all from us, like Big Mox.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know him prior to this?
Not so much. I just wrote a part for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, knowing that he was on American Idol. And kind of just around, not saw him around.
Did you go to find him, or like how did he know?
MySpace him.
Really?
Yeah.
And you told him that you wrote him in there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. What about Stan Eggy?
Stan Eggy, done stand-up comedy with him for a long time. So.
Oh, okay.
And then, I was actually doing a lot of stand-up with him before I even knew he was in Rising Sun, but I rewatched Rising Sun, and yeah, he was in Rising Sun. He just never said anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's like a big part in Rising Sun, like Sean Connery, Wesley Snipes is like the bad
Watch
guy.
Rising Sun.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what about Andy Bumatai?
Well, Andy I've known a long time too. I mean, he was the guy that got me into, well, Augie got me into stand-up comedy, but Andy was the guy who mentored me.
Yeah. Kind of took you under his wing.
Yeah, it took me under his wing.
Right on. So, okay. And Kimberly Estrada.
She kind of emailed us and said she wanted to be in it.
How did she hear about it?
Vince sent out a notice, white filmmakers, I think, and then Kimberly wrote back she wanted to.
Was she here when she found out about it, or?
She was here.
She
was here, and then she was going back and forth from LA to here.
I like the way she's marketing herself as like she's hot. She's like this beauty who can kick your ass, and then she donates like the money that she makes from her website, to like children with diabetes and stuff like that. Do you have any kind of cause or agenda message with your stuff?
I like to do volunteer stuff. Just the other night, we shot play for Kumu.
Yeah.
Just did that for, just because we wanted to, for their archives and stuff, and donate to Kumu. But I haven't come up with something that I could just consistently give money on.
But you seem to do a lot around town, more to keep things alive and support local people.
Yeah, just to help out.
Right on. What do you hope to do with your movies? Like, do you want to be rich and famous, or?
I don't know about rich, but just comfortable is the word.
Okay.
I don't care if I'm famous. I just want to be comfortable and make good stuff.
How long do you think we can expect you to still be Hawaii based? Are you going to stay in Hawaii? Do you want to work here mostly, or is there other places?
I'd rather work here, but I mean, if I'm forced or opportunity comes to go somewhere else, I'll think about it and maybe go. But as of right now, I mean, Hawaii is my home. Yeah.
Is there any place that you'd want to go or dream of?
Not so much so right now. Yeah.
What do you think of all those Hawaii-based TV shows that they're like scripted and starring all these people that aren't from Hawaii?
Yeah.
And they don't know anything about living in Hawaii?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them are bad, but...
Bad? Like, what's bad?
Oh, I won't name names.
Maui Fever? I heard that's bad.
Yeah, well, I just know that they're not close to what it really is here.
Yeah.
And
do you think this is good? Like, exposure for Hawaii? Or
Lost is a good thing, because
Yeah.
that's a good show that, a lot of people watch.
And they're not, like, exploiting it like, this is Hawaii and this is what it's like.
Yeah, they're making a story out of it, making it work, and
Yeah.
I like it.